From William Carey University in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, the Southern State Showcase just around the corner. John here, Nicole there. We got a lot to tell about this week.
Yes, we do. So we're going to waste no time. The showcase starts right now.
The Southern State Showcase on Sports South.
From William Carey University in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, the Southern State Showcase is underway for yet another week spring semester style. John here, Nicole there, and it is the A block, which means
one thing, the lead.
The NAIA Champions of Character Initiative has 5 core values that go well beyond the playing field to the daily decisions of our youth. These character values help young people and those associated with their development make good choices in all aspects of their life and reflect the true spirit of competition. Integrity, positive internal traits that guide behavior. Respect, treating others the way you want to be treated. Responsibility, the social force that binds the individual to the good of the team. Sportsmanship, following the rules, spirit, and etiquette of athletic competition. And servant leadership, serving the greater good. The Southern States Athletic Conference is at the forefront of making sure everyone influenced by the Champions of Character and exposed to the NAIA knows the value of the initiative. We caught up with a large cross-section of the conference to get their feedback on the impact it has.
Well, the Champions of Character aligns perfectly with the values of a Jesuit education, educating the whole person. And when we can identify and stress the core values of character through that program, it's a wonderful opportunity to have that student athlete learn more about it, become more aware about it, and maybe even go into community and change a culture, whether it's young students, maybe parents, and teach them about the Champions of Character program, which once again aligns perfectly with the values of a Jesuit education.
What's very important is that our intercollegiate athletic program is not a standalone silo. It's very much a part of the fabric of the college and what we do. So when we're out looking for student athletes, or student athletes come looking for us, we want to make sure that they understand who we are as a college and what we're asking them as a college. And it's always, again, it's always important to me to see our teams go out into the community and do work. It's always important to me to see our student athletes take leadership roles on campus, whether it's in their residence hall government or student government, whether it's in the classroom. Our student athletes, we know, are leaders, not simply in their field of athletics, but everywhere on campus and then in the community. So it's always very important that the character is that we're looking for people who can champion that cause.
Well, you know, Champions of Character really was a major piece that sold us on NAIA. And, you know, a lot of public schools our size are looking at NCAA, and, you know, we looked. But we felt so good about what NAIA had to say about what we were doing with students. I mean, our students are students first. And that sports is a way to enhance the college experience for both the athletes as well as the whole campus, but really to develop that student and their character and their team understanding. And, you know, winning teaches them a lot, but losing teaches them way more. And so I think that we felt really good about what the NAIA represented. And indeed, I think our conference is a big leader in the NAIA of why we're doing this, that it really is about continuing to give those students great developmental opportunities and using athletics as a field to do that.
As you can see, the Champions of Character means a lot to the SSAC and its member institutions and will continue to do so as they all move forward.
One story down on the showcase this week. When we come back to William Carey, we'll let you know what else is going on around the Southern states. The showcase continues after this.
There's a call to be answered. The spirit of competition is still alive inside. The desire still drives. The phrase, Student athlete has a great ring to it. Lasting friendships are ready to be made. You just want to keep playing. Game on. Learn more at naia.org.
Every Italian family has their own treasured recipes. And now at Carrabba's, we're serving up 2 family favorites on one plate. Like our wood-grilled sirloin, topped with handmade marsala sauce and served alongside our signature chicken brine ravioli. Or enjoy fresh ingredients and layers of flavor, all grilled over a wood fire with our Pollo Rosa Maria and chicken involtini. Some of our best recipes are together at last, but only for a short time. So find your favorite tonight and come home to Carrabba's.
How do students decide which college or university to attend? Of course, it's based on your reputation, but their first impression of your campus is so important. How do you make that first impression count? By making sure every detail is attended to, with manicured grounds, immaculate maintained buildings, and a welcoming feeling throughout campus. National Management Resources Corporation provides exceptional facilities management services. We make sure that first impression is picture perfect.
I had a dream, a beautiful dream. I couldn't believe how real it seemed. Up on stage, in a field of green, on the winding river, and a song you'll sing. When I wake up, I'll see you here in Montgomery, where dreams come true.
Welcome back to William Carey University in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. It's B block time here on the showcase, and there is a reason we are standing right here in front of Clinton Gym.
It is. Remember Ashley Arno, the cheerleader that did that incredible half-court flipping basket and that garnered national attention? Well, happened right in here. Well, we're going to move right along, so here's our second story.
Over the past year, the Southern States Athletic Conference member schools have enjoyed various campus upgrades. We've seen new living facilities, academic buildings, sports facilities, and even stadiums, just to mention a few.
We need these facilities to keep up with our growth. For example, I was in a meeting this morning where we were discussing the renovation and expansion of our undergraduate library. We've outgrown it, and we're totally maxed out on classroom space and office space for faculty, and yet we have plans to add some new degree programs, and so we must get started immediately on capital campaign to raise money to address some of these concerns.
The facilities, while cosmetic for the individual campuses, have also proven to be a real value in attracting prospective students.
I think growth always leads to a certain excitement about where you are, and you know, I think all of us in the conference, you know, want to be exciting places for our students. We want to be places where, you know, students want to go to further their education, and we've got some great schools in our conference, and you know, I think all of this building that's going on will only help us attract more and better students.
It's not about an amenities race, it's about serving the needs of the students that we have. For example, we have a recreation and wellness center that was constructed 20 years ago when we had half the student population we do now. We've simply outgrown it. And so our discussions about expanding that facility are much more about just meeting the needs of students than trying to have a flashy, glitzy facility that's going to attract students just for that. We really believe in the substance of our programs, and that's what's attracting students here.
The idea of scholar athlete is truly applicable, that students come to our schools to gain an education both for personal fulfillment but also for professional fulfillment. So in our specific circumstance, we have women who are competing at the highest collegiate level, and as many of the folks in our conference know, we had 4 teams finish in the top 10 of their respective sports last year and hope to have more this year. So they're doing real well. But they're also majoring in nursing and clinical psychology and occupational therapy. And these are very deep and meaningful careers that take a lot of study, yet we find time to proportionate practice time and academic time so that even our most difficult programs can be majored in by any athlete. So I think our main expenditure is on academics, but it's providing an academic foundation for these student athletes to live a life after college.
As the member schools continue to grow, look forward to new construction projects in the future. For the Southern States Showcase, I'm Scott Singer.
2 stories down as our tour of the Southern States Athletic Conference continues. When we come back, we'll let you know what's going on here at William Carey, and there is a lot going on. The showcase continues after this.
Every Italian family has their own treasured recipes. And now at Carrabba's, we're serving up 2 family favorites on one plate. Like our wood-grilled sirloin, topped with handmade marsala sauce and served alongside our signature chicken brine ravioli. Or enjoy fresh ingredients and layers of flavor, all grilled over a wood fire with our Pollo Rosa Maria and chicken involtini. Some of our best recipes are together at last, but only for a short time. So find your favorite tonight and come home to Carrabba's.
How do students decide which college or university to attend? Of course, it's based on your reputation, but their first impression of your campus is so important. How do you make that first impression count? By making sure every detail is attended to, with manicured grounds, immaculate maintained buildings, and a welcoming feeling throughout campus. National Management Resources Corporation provides exceptional facilities management services. We make sure that first impression is picture perfect.
I had a dream, a beautiful dream. I couldn't believe how real it seemed. Up on stage, in a field of green, on the winding river, in a song you'll sing. When I wake up, I'll see you here in Montgomery, where dreams come true.
From Little League to the big leagues, Musco specializes in sports lighting around the world. Musco's light structure green sports lighting cuts operating costs in half with less energy use, cuts spill light by half, provides guaranteed constant light levels, and includes a 25-year warranty. For your budget, for the environment, Musco Lighting. We make it happen.
Welcome back to the showcase. We're standing in the middle of the Larry W. Kennedy Sports Complex here on the campus of William Carey University. And John, there's a lot going on around here.
A lot of noise behind us. That means there's a lot of progress. Let's find out what else is going on here on campus in Hattiesburg.
A little over a month ago, tornadoes ripped through Mississippi and rolled through Hattiesburg. The impact on the community is still being felt as recovery is somewhat slow in getting key parts of the town back on its feet. And with what happened when the twisters came through William Carey's fellow city school, Southern Miss, WCU President Dr. Tommy King knew his school would drop everything to help.
We have had students and employee groups to go out and work. They've focused on Westminster Presbyterian Church, which was literally destroyed. They helped with some of the cleanup at Southern Miss, and they have also gone to private homes throughout Hattiesburg to assist with cleanup and recovery from the tornadoes. We've also had food and water drives to provide food to the Salvation Army and the food pantry. So William Carey, our students spend a huge and unbelievable number of hours each year in community service projects, and this just fit right in.
William Carey's framework and approach works within a caring Christian academic community, which challenged the individual student to excel in scholarship, leadership, and service in a diverse global society. Along with that, there are 11 core values that lend itself to carrying out the university's mission, everything from valuing the individual to making sure that an education is a lifelong experience for all who pass through.
William Carey, our namesake, made that statement, and it caught on many years ago, probably in the mid-1800s. And it is emblazoned on all of our logos. And that's what challenges us as staff and faculty, and also our students. Expect great things from God and attempt great things for God.
Combined with that, the idea of making sure that faith is blended with learning, and King wants to make sure that William Carey carries out its mission, preparing all students for whatever their calling is as they find it.
The mission of William Carey is to provide outstanding academic programs in a caring Christian academic community. The emphasis is on strong academics. We're very proud that for the first time in the school's history, we achieved top-tier U.S. News and World Report status for regional university, which says a lot about the strength of our academics. But we also emphasize the nurturing, the caring Christian environment. And that's the thing that sets us apart from many of the larger universities, that here your faculty members will know your name. They'll be available to help if you need extra help. And we truly implement that mission statement. We don't just say it.
Every year, the school carries out its mission with a message that is on display prevalently on campus. The school's theme verse is akin to a year-to-year mission and approach for keeping focus on the task at hand. This year's theme verse, expect great things from God, attempt great things for God.
We begin early in the year by asking input from various student and faculty groups for a theme verse for the following year. And this one was selected. I think it was selected because our people recognize that the university is maturing with the new medical school, with PhD programs in nursing, higher education administration, and others coming online soon. We're maturing as an institution, and a part of our mission for our students is to take them as green freshmen and then turn them out more mature students ready to go out and make a contribution to the world.
And all of this focus on the academic side is making the school a nationally recognized institution, something Dr. King takes great pride in.
That's what we're here for, and the U.S. News and World Report acknowledgement of the quality of our education was big for us. We have among the highest entrance requirements in the state. Our average ACT score for incoming freshmen is significantly above Mississippi's, and actually higher than the national average of all incoming freshman students across the country, and we're very pleased with that.
William Carey also boasts one of the greatest arts displays in the state of Mississippi with its 4 on-campus museums: the Center for Study of the Life and Work of William Carey and Donnell Hall, the Sarah Gillespie Collection showcasing Mississippians, the Clarence Dickinson Special Collection focusing on Dr. Dickinson's contributions to music, and the Lucille Parker Gallery that focuses on her botanical works. Combine with that the athletics and its recent growth on campus, and the humanities and extracurricular activities at WCU are a great source of reflection, focus, and success, even going as far as seeing a great distance runner in Joe Ashesoro working on his craft during spring break, symbolic of the ethic at William Carey.
Our athletic program has grown by leaps and bounds. From when I became president, we had 7 competitive sports. This year we had 14, and we would add more, but we just don't have room for them. We do have, in the early stages of planning, a new gymnasium, and that will allow us to expand our athletics even further.
Our athletic program continues to grow. We had our first ever cross-country runners make it to the national tournament. We've had our successful soccer seasons, both men and women, and it's continued on into basketball for the men, and we're expecting great things this spring. So our overall program is in good shape. We've got coaches who go out and work hard and do the right things and teach the right things, and we're just excited about our program.
So then how does William Carey see itself as everyone grows and evolves over the next decade, looking forward, remembering what's behind, and continuing the on-campus success across the board?
William Carey is located in an older neighborhood that has experienced the decline that many other neighborhoods has. So we are acquiring property around our campus, and that itself speaks to our optimism about growth in the future. We are looking at additional programs in the field of health care because we see that as a growth industry for the future.
So a lot of progress going on here at William Carey, and it's not every day you see a world-class runner running through campus.
Oh, it's not. That was pretty funny, wasn't it?
It was.
All right, well, next we're going to head down to the baseball field, but first, the Players of the Week.
The Players of the Week at the conference level for the week of March 18th are as follows. In baseball, it was Mobile's sophomore infielder Braxton Hamill. Hamill continues to hit, extending his streak to 13 games. He's recorded multiple hits in 9 straight contests. He also homered twice and posted a .733 on-base percentage. The pitcher of the week was William Carey senior Jake Fabre. Fabre tossed another Friday night gem as he helped the Crusaders take down number 9 Faulkner. The junior from Houma, Louisiana, threw 8 innings of scoreless baseball, allowing just 3 hits while striking out 10. In softball, the player of the week was University of Mobile's senior Brittany Dunson. Dunson was on fire for the week, hitting over 700 while posting an .813 on-base percentage. She has not gone hitless in back-to-back games this year and now has 9 multi-hit outings. The pitcher of the week was AUM sophomore Cassie Daniels. She went 3-0 for the week, improving her season record to a perfect 9-0. She picked up her 3rd complete game shutout of the year against Warner. Her 10 strikeouts in that game were the 3rd time this year that she's fanned at least 10 batters in a game. She allowed just 5 hits in 14 innings, striking out 21 while walking only 4. In men's tennis, the honor went to AUM sophomore Nicholas Pinones Haltenhoff. He went 5-1 for the week as AUM played 3 nationally ranked teams in the top 10 of Division II of the NCAA. He picked up his 5th win against a nationally ranked singles player with a 7-5, 6-2 victory over number 4 Willie Wolfer of Lynn University. His first singles defeat of the season came against the 7th ranked player in Division II, but he did come back to win all 3 of his doubles matches and improved to 10-0 on the year in doubles play. In women's tennis, it was AUM junior Jade Curtis. She went 6-0 across singles and doubles play this week against 3 ranked teams from the top 20 of the NCAA's Division II. She also registered her 50th straight singles win with a 4-6, 6-1, one-love comeback victory over Barry's Emma O'Neilla. She has now won 51 straight singles matches, losing only 4 sets in the process. She improved to 2-0 against nationally ranked opponents this season with a 6-4, 6-3 win over number 15 Iona Ivan from Lynn University. She has now won all 3 of her doubles matches with partner Tiffany William and is ranked as the top singles player in the NAIA by the ITA. In men's track, the honor went to Loyola senior Claude Nelson. Nelson was part of 2 relay teams which set school records while also competing in the 100 and 200 meter dash. Nelson was less than a second off setting a school record in the 200 meters. In women's track and field, the honor went to Loyola senior Sarah Totorich. Totorich was a member of 2 relay teams which broke school records as well as finishing in the top half of 2 competitive races which featured dozens of NCAA Division I athletes.
Every Italian family has their own treasured recipes. And now at Carrabba's, we're serving up 2 family favorites on one plate. Like our wood-grilled sirloin, topped with handmade marsala sauce and served alongside our signature chicken brine ravioli. Or enjoy fresh ingredients and layers of flavor, all grilled over a wood fire with our Pollo Rosa Maria and chicken involtini. Some of our best recipes are together at last, but only for a short time. So find your favorite tonight and come home to Carrabba's.
From Little League to the big leagues, Musco specializes in sports lighting around the world. Musco's light structure green sports lighting cuts operating costs in half with less energy use, cuts spill light by half, provides guaranteed constant light levels, and includes a 25-year warranty. For your budget, for the environment, Musco Lighting. We make it happen.
How do students decide which college or university to attend? Of course, it's based on your reputation, but their first impression of your campus is so important. How do you make that first impression count? By making sure every detail is attended to, with manicured grounds, immaculate maintained buildings, and a welcoming feeling throughout campus. National Management Resources Corporation provides exceptional facilities management services. We make sure that first impression is picture perfect.
I had a dream, a beautiful dream. I couldn't believe how real it seemed. Up on stage, in the field of green, on the winding river, and a song you'll sing. When I wake up, I'll see you here in Montgomery, where dreams come true.
So as we close up shop here from Milton Wheeler Field at William Carey, you saw the national rankings. There's a lot of yellow in there, which means what?
A lot of SSAC representation.
There you go.
All right, well that's going to do it from here in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Next week, we're headed to New Orleans for our Best of the Best show, so make sure you see us then on the showcase.